Howdy folks, AJ coming at you again, your resident vintage gamer. And today is kind of a exciting day for an old role-playing gamer like me and some of you out there. Wizards of the Coast, who now is the owner and producer of materials for the Dungeons & Dragons license, announced today, and they launched a new website that basically allows you to acquire any of the old editions, any of the old modules, any of the old books from previous editions, all the way back to the original little pamphlets for the original basic Dungeons and Dragons, all the way back. You can get any of them in PDF form. They charge for them, of course, but they're actually pretty reasonable. Some of them, and then they've got some on sale and so forth. And they've got right now, because they just launched it as a bonus, they have one that's they're giving away. It's the B1 In Search of the Unknown module. It's actually free, but of course you have to register on their website. So I guess that's what they get out of it is they get you for, you know, if they want to send you email, spam you with email or whatever. But nevertheless, you can download that one for free. Didn't say how long that offer was gonna be good for. It just said, you know, in honor of our launch or whatever, we're offering this. You get this one for free. So if that's something that interests you, I will put a link in the video description. The web page is DND, capital D, little d, capital D, classics.com. So DND Classics, one word.com. And I'll put, like I said, I'll put a link there. So for somebody like me who loved all the Greyhawk stuff, Forgotten Realms, Dragonlance, I mean, it's all on there. So there's a couple, if I remember correctly, I was reading today on some forums that I wasn't sure. I think Spelljammer, they said, was not yet ready, but I mean, it sounds like all of them are going to, all the different settings are going to be available at some point. So anyway, if you're a vintage gamer like me, which if you're here, that's a very good chance that you are, check it out. Second piece of news, and it actually happened yesterday, but I was a little preoccupied with slamming Ralph Nader yesterday, that I let this one slip by for a day. But the beta, the closed beta invitations for the Elder Scrolls Online MMO opened up yesterday, and I will put a link to their website here too, so that if you're interested in trying to get into the closed beta for that, you can do that. It's for those of you that don't know, Elder Scrolls Online is the next generation from, you know, you had the original Elder Scrolls, you had then Morrowind, then you had Oblivion, and then Skyrim, which is huge, which everybody's still playing. And so now they're going to make an MMO based on that game world. So if that interests you, you can follow the link below and apply for the beta. Just keep in mind that their beta application is kind of extensive, and they kind of give you a grade to the right as you're filling it out as to what your what the quality of your application is in their eyes. So like as you're filling everything out, it'll go from good, you know, average to good to better, you know, and then if you fill everything in, if you give them all the information they want, it should say excellent on the right hand side, which means you have an excellent chance at getting into the beta. So they have not been sending out, they've just been accepting the applications. They actually have not sent out any invitations yet. They said they're still reviewing the applications and all that. So anyway, that is what I've got in gaming news, and in honor of the D&D announcement for D&D Classics, that's why I'm wearing my D&D hat and my wizard shirt. And so it's a good day to be an old gamer. We will catch you on the flip side.